Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Parker Sisk. I play at USC, and I just finished up a lesson here with Adam out here at Bernardo Heights. And this is the off season, so it's time to grind and get better, but just wanted to let you guys inside and do a little what's in the bag. You guys want to get started. Most of my bag is all ping, but we'll start here with the wedges. These are the brand new Ping Glide Forged Pros. For you guys that haven't hit them yet or want to go hit them, they're pretty aggressive wedges. You know, they're pretty small, but really clean look. I like them a lot. I've had them in the bag for a couple weeks now, and you know, they perform really well, especially around the greens. I like to go with the 10 bounce on all my wedges. You know, not too much bounce, not too little, kind of in between. So it's, you know, good. You open that face up, leading edge isn't too exposed. And the bunkers, they perform really well. And then of course, out of the fairways, whatever kind of grass I'm on, I find that it's just all around a good bounce number for me to go with. Now, you know, depending on your swing, if you tend to take deeper divots, you're gonna want a little more bounce. If you take shallow divots, maybe a little less, but you know, it's kind of a personal preference thing. Usually when I'm warming up, I'll just start out here with a 56 and kind of just groove it to start the day. Get warmed up. But yeah, no, these wedges overall, Ping did a great job with them, and I love them. So yeah, really good product, and if you guys haven't hit them, I recommend you do. All right, moving on to, we got the irons. I've got the Ping eye blades here. These have been in my bag for a little over a year, so you can see like the nice little wear spots we got going, but you know, almost time to get a new set in the bag. But I definitely will go with these eye blades again. They're one step below the Ping blueprints, which are the actual blades. So you know, it's kind of a good little happy medium in between. They do offer a little forgiveness, but looking down on them, they're really, you know, still a player's club. They look really good. And overall, they feel really good, and they perform the best for me. So that's what everyone wants. So usually when, you know, same thing, if I'm warming up, get to the range, I'll warm up with those wedges, and then usually go to a 9-8 iron. So that's what I'm hitting here right now. So I'm 5'11", and right now kind of like 176, 177. Kind of in between weights right now. You know, in the off season, as many people don't know, golfers still do work out. So in the off season, try to put a little weight on. You're working out a lot more. So that will fluctuate. But yeah, I'm 5'11", and kind of funny. I graduated high school right around 5'8". So it's kind of funny, I actually grew 3 inches after high school, so I definitely was not the size I am now when I was a senior in high school, which is kind of funny. So yeah, well, the lesson I just got done having with Adam, you know, we're working on coming to a better spot, you know, which Adam calls position 1, right in here, and getting me in a better spot to just be able to turn to the top and have that club going right down the line, which in turn is just going to have me here and be able to come down without having to manipulate anything in the swing, without having to try to do something with it. And overall, it's for a consistency thing. You know, I can get it done different ways, but through scores and history and seeing where my swing has been, Adam and I both know that being here to here is going to produce the most consistent scores and ability throughout my game, which, you know, golf is a game of consistency, so that's what everyone's chasing. So those are the irons. This is my 3-iron. It's kind of a driving iron. I use it off the tee a lot, sometimes coming out of the fairways into par 5s. It's the Ping i500.
What shaft you got in there?
So this shaft is a Tour AD. It's the IZ85. So it's actually like a hybrid graphite shaft that I threw in this iron. So, I mean, I love it. I can do anything I want with it, really. Off the tee, if I need to hit it low, penetrating, get something in the fairway, it's great for that. But then yet again, out of the fairway, coming into par fives, if I need to land something soft, hit it high, I can do that too. So this is kind of like my utility club. Hit it anywhere from 240 to 280. So it's, you know, it's all purpose, and it fills a lot of gaps in that in my bag for me. And a couple more.
What's the coolest thing about playing with USC?
Yeah, there's a lot of great things, obviously, about being at USC. But I think the coolest part is just what USC represents and how many great players have come through that program. It's a program similar to my brothers at ASU. Like, you've got a lot of great players that have performed really well on the tour and in college, and it's just really cool to be a part of that now and know that I'm in a place where players are expected to perform, and players have, you know, experienced and produced greatness, and it's cool to know that I'm on the stage now to have the same opportunity. So I think moving forward, coming into the spring, it's going to be great. We're playing in some of the best tournaments in the country, to go out there, perform, and put up some scores. So that's probably the thing I'm most excited for and the coolest thing about being there. All right, so we just talked a little bit about the driving iron. I like to get into the woods here a little bit. Both my 3-wood and driver are TaylorMade. I've got the Sim 2 driver, 9 degree. I have it set to an 8 degree. I'm have the hazardous smoke shaft in it. It's a 6.5 tipped X, so it's like a X and a half. And then here in the 3-wood, we've got the Sim 2 Max, 15 degree, and this thing's a rocket. I love this thing. It's I hit it really straight, hit a lot of fairways with it, and we've got another hazardous smoke in this 3-wood, 70 gram tipped X, super solid, really boardy. You know, good for my swing, good for, you know, consistency and straightness off the tee. But I'll take this driver here and hit a couple drives. That was a good one. Keep it legit. All right, so those are the woods. I'll move on into the head covers and what I got going with the flat stick. Head covers are pretty cool. This is our kind of our, not our school logo, but you know, at USC, the kind of thing to do is fight on. That's kind of our, like, you know, introduction, or like, you know, if you see someone else goes at USC, or, you know, you're sporting someone, that's kind of what we do. And then here on the 3-wood cover, we got the standard interlocking SC. I got it on the sweater and the hat too. That's kind of our go-to logo. Got it on the bag. And same thing, you know, fight on logo on the putter. But here with the putter, we've got the Scotty Cameron Newport, just standard, you know, curved top, really clean, milled insert face. I go with the 15 weights on the toe and heel. I feel like it's a good weight for me. 20's a little heavy, 10's a little light. But this thing I've had in the bag for probably 3-4 years now. Super consistent. It's good for me.
What's the length on it, did you say?
34. Yeah, actually, no, I think it's actually, no, it's 33.25 is what it is. So I cut it down a little bit. Some people, depending on the height, you know, I'm 5'11". A lot of guys my height will use a 34-inch putter, or maybe even a 35-inch putter. But I like a little bit shorter. I feel like I have a little more control, a little closer to the ball. And last thing here, you know, we got the towel, Ping towel, SC logo. So, you know, I got all the gear to be able to, you know, support and, you know, let them know, right?
Repping it right.
Yeah. All right. I'll show them like the yardage book cover too. They'll probably like to see that.
Exactly.
All right, we'll go inside the bag here real quick. Show you guys kind of what I've got going on inside. I like to play the Titleist Pro V1. I don't play the X. I play the black number, SC logo on it. This ball for me, it's long off the tee, controllable around the greens. I tend to spin it more than I'd say the average player, so get a little lower spin numbers with that ball. So overall, that's kind of the ball that works best for me. These are kind of cool. We got the Trojan tees. I got a million of these things. It's some people don't like using white tees because they leave marks on the face, but I love them. It's a cool look. Moving into this pocket here, we've got kind of something cool. A lot of college players, college teams get these. This is ours. Same thing, we got the Fight On logo. This is the yardage book cover. On this side, at Interlocking SC. And then when we come inside, we've got, this is kind of our team motto, I'm a great putter. It's just kind of a confidence thing. It's something we like to live by. And then on the bottom here, got the name. So nameplate, this is our notebook. Keep notes in there, you go around the course, practice round. You want to write things down, clubs to hit off certain tees, where to hit it on the greens. That's a good thing to use for, and that's the bag pretty much. Again, SC logo, Trojans on the side, and on this side we've got the Fight On there on the bottom. So that is pretty much a full what's in the bag for me, and hope you guys liked it and had fun with it. Yeah, absolutely. My Instagram is Parker_Sisk22. So if you guys go add me on Instagram, you guys could probably find it on Porzak's Instagram as well. But go give it a follow, and always putting updates and things about the team and the season. So if you guys want to follow college golf, give me a follow, and it'll be fun. Absolutely, yeah. So Cam and I, as many know, we're twins. I'm a minute older, so that's kind of something I got against him, but ahead of him. But growing up, we always kind of did the same thing. We always played the same sports. And we both got into golf a little bit later than everyone else. I think we were around 13 when we kind of started getting after it and playing competitively, when most kids were playing all the way through when we were doing other sports. Cam got really good really quick. He's always been super consistent. I kind of developed later. Like I said, I grew 3 inches after high school. Physically, with my game, mentally, everything, I kind of grew and got better later than he did. And so, many know the success he's had, and I'm chasing him down now. So I'm a little behind the curve, but him and I, out at Steel Canyon, our home course over summer and winter break, we give each other a run for each other's money. And, if we're both on our A games, it can really be anyone's day. The thing he's perfected and why he's had so much success is he's been able to find his A game a lot of the time. And that's what golf is. You want to try and be consistent and, come out with your best stuff as much as you can. And that's why everyone plays this game, because, it's really hard to do that, and everyone's chasing the dream. So it's fun. But yeah, like I said, when we're on, he's got to watch out. So
what would you say your strength is, and what would you say his strength is?
I would say my biggest strength is length off the tee, and not just length, but I hit it straight too. So hitting a lot of fairways, so I'm gaining a lot of strokes off the tee. And then, if I'm playing whatever's length course, it's just making it shorter. Instead of hitting a 7-iron, I might be hitting a 9-iron, or instead of a pitching wedge, I'm hitting a sand wedge. So I'm able to fire at more sticks, get it closer, have more birdie opportunities. And then, if I'm on with the wedges and the irons from the fairway in, and I got the putter going, it's a recipe for a good score. Cam, he does everything well. Off the tee, hits pretty good, hits it really straight. But I'd say his biggest strength is probably around the greens. He's got a great short game. He makes a ton of putts. It's crazy if he doesn't make the putt, you're watching it almost all the way to the hole. And if it doesn't go in, it's either lipping out or burning the edge, or just short. He's really dialed in and has really good target awareness with the putter and even around the green. So I think that's Cam's biggest strength, and he's a great ball striker too. So he's got a lot of good tools, and he uses them really well.